Hi, welcome back to this video, and this is the second part of the paragraph What Is It series. We look at the paragraph overview. First, in the first part, we look at the format structure, and now we are going to look at the very basic of a basic structure in a paragraph. Many students, when they encounter a comment from their professors or lecturers saying your paragraph or your writing is very messy. I don't know how to read it. It's very disorganized. Students will look at their work and they don't know where to start reorganizing their work. So knowing the very basic structure of a paragraph is super important. It's like if you are going to build, I know there is this Ferris wheel Lego. If you are in, you use a wrong Lego block, you will not be able to build this Ferris wheel Lego block, because you have the wrong block. So it's the same. If you're unable to even create one paragraph with the proper basic structure, then you will not be able to expand, add things, sculpture your paragraph. So I hope that after this webinar, you'll be able to see that yes, you do need to be aware there is a structure, especially for academic writing. They love structure. And once you are able to see this, then you can check it yourself. Go to the newspaper website that you always read, see if they have a structure, or go to someone else's article, journal, or a book to see if there is such a structure. Okay, so let's look at this structure. If you are having a hard time listening to the audio, then perhaps you would like to wear your headset. So now we'll look at the definition of a paragraph. Yeah, we are not even looking at a whole essay. We're going straight to just one paragraph. We look at the definition and then we look at the basic structure. Let's see. This is the definition. A paragraph is a collection of related sentences dealing with a single topic. One topic. One. So if you happen to have three in that paragraph, it's very obvious your reader will be a little confused. So in other words, you will have some groups of sentences. Hopefully your sentence structures is, grammatically correct. So if you think you're not very good in, working out the sentence structure, I would suggest that you need to brush up your grammar, sentence structure rules. Just Google, be an independent learner. Google academic writing grammar or academic writing sentence structures, and it will help you to strengthen your skills in that area and give you a bit more confidence. All right? So, in other words, it's one idea. One paragraph, one idea. If you are unable to do this, that tells the reader you don't really know what you're talking about or what you're writing about. Okay? So if you're unable to spot this yourself, then you are just a student who, who's not very careful in what they write in their writing. That's what I feel when I read a student's work that's really messy and it has no structure. Excuse me. So a paragraph can be short. It can be long. There's no rule. If you hear rules like one paragraph equals to 5 sentences, I don't know what particular parallel world it came from, but no, there's no such rule, especially for university writing. Yeah, it can be long, it can be short. Yeah, the number of sentences in the paragraph is not important. However, it should be long enough to develop the idea, the main idea. Okay, so if the explanation is too short, then maybe you might think my reader might not fully understand. So maybe I'll give a second explanation, maybe second example. Okay, so depending on how you describe and explain a particular point, some points are easier to explain than the paragraph is shorter. Sometimes a point needs a bit more explanation because the more samples helps the reader have a clarity of what you want to say. Then the sentence is then the paragraph is longer. All right? So make sure it's one idea per paragraph. The idea should be clear. And the length of the paragraph, it's not important. When you have a good structured paragraph, this is what happened. Yeah, it says here a paragraph is may stand alone. Sorry, I have just found my mistake there. A paragraph may stand alone and may also be one part of a longer piece of writing. So imagine someone who has structured their paragraph really well. What happened is you look at the essay, you tell yourself, "Eeny, miny, miny, mo," pick that paragraph, one paragraph. You don't know what comes before and you don't know what's next. You just read that paragraph you've picked. You'll be able to get one idea out of the essay. Okay, so if you can structure a good paragraph, that one paragraph represents one idea. Okay. There is a specific structure. You cannot avoid it. You have to know this. Yeah. It's just like a Lego block. You know, a regular Lego block would have 3 bumps at the top, and at the bottom it has 3 holes. 2 holes. Okay, and then you know for sure it will fit another Lego block and all that. So if you are able to create and structure a basic paragraph, then you know how to create the 3 bumps at the top to join, your current paragraph with the previous paragraph if you need to, or to join the next paragraph. But if you don't know this structure, then you think you're able to join, it will turn out that your paragraphs in your essay will be so disjointed, unorganized, and messy. So there are 3 parts in a good paragraph. So it's like making a hamburger. Hamburger has 3 parts. I like hamburger. Actually, if I can eat hamburger, I like to eat at least 1 hamburger a day. not a day, sorry, a week. That would be really awesome. So this is a very delicious hamburger, but it has 3 parts. Now, if you're not a meat eater, then you can have a veggie burger. Vegetarian burgers these days are just as delicious. So the 3 parts to a burger is the top bun, the middle part, which I call it the juicy details, and the bottom bun. So the top bun is called the topic sentence, and the bottom bun is called a conclusive sentence or conclusion sentence. And in the middle are all the very important bits to make sure the top bun is the top bun that is separated from the bottom bun, and the juicy details are all the details that support the top bun so it stays at the top. It doesn't fall flat to the bottom bun. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so you really need to have good juicy details. So let me explain a little bit what is the top bun topic sentence is. The top bun tells us, if we look at the burger right at the top, you can see, aha, I know this is a burger, So a topic sentence tells the reader that this is the main idea of the paragraph. Okay? And it tells us, or tells the reader or your audience about the purpose of the paragraph. Why is it there? What are you trying to present? What's the main theme? Now, if you have two things you want to talk about, then you know you should present it with two paragraphs, because each paragraph equals to one idea. So if you have two ideas, then two paragraphs. Simple math, okay? The juicy details. That's really important because it is the supporting bits to support the topic sentence. So there in the juicy details, you develop that idea by giving examples. So you have many ways to explain things, explain why you say in such a way. You by giving facts, statistics, quotations. It's important so that it makes sense. Yeah, and then if suddenly you are giving an explanation that does not fit and support the topic sentence, you will be able to see it when you are editing and proofreading your work. Yeah, but if you cannot see the structure, then you are lost even in your own writing. So it's really important to know what is the topic sentence and what is the supporting sentences. So there is a mistake in this slide. Can you find it? Now, if you're a good proofreader, you'll be able to spot it right away. Like, aha, yeah, Elizabeth, you can't spell this word. So it's statistics. I'm missing an S. Instead, I put an E there. So let's continue to the conclusion sentence. What does it entails to conclude the paragraph? Conclusion sentence is important to have because you're telling your reader it's coming to an end, and usually you give a final comment of your observation on the topic, not on other things, on that topic in that one paragraph. You can also make a little bit more of a second or a third sentence if you need to leave the readers with important points to remember, because you might say, hey, now I have a second point coming up. So this is the end of the first point, which I believe is la 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 la, and then now here comes the second point. All right, so now you know the very basic format from the first video of a paragraph, and the most important part, the basic parts of the paragraph. It's like a hamburger. It has a top bun, topic sentence, juicy details, supporting sentences to support the bun, to stay above. So you support the topic, give a lot of explanation, and the bottom bun to close it up. All right? So if you have any questions, just email me, but I believe it's very easy to understand. Now you need to just go back to your writing, go back to your reading, your past readings, and see if you can spot these in each paragraph of the reading. Can I find the topic sentence? Can I find the supporting sentences? Okay, that would be a good challenge for yourself so that you're practicing how to see these parts. If you can see these parts, I guarantee that you can see these parts in your own writing. Okay, so the next few videos will be on paragraphing, especially on how to add important things so that your paragraphs are glued together with one theme and there's some kind of a good flow. So the flow is important for your reader to have a good journey when they read your work. All right, have a nice day. Bye-bye.